This is officially the D&D episode. Now, why D&D? Well, there's a couple of reasons. Just a few things that is helping me is one, become a better storyteller. He says, I'm going to be in my workshop if you need me. In fact, I'm always here if you need me, Will. And that door closes, leaving you in your room, Will, with the paper in your hands. What do you do? I think with every session planning that I do, it forces me to be a better storyteller, because guess what? Whenever we're doing our sessions, it's happening live. I need to make sure that to the best of my ability, I'm keeping my players engaged. That means that every interaction, every subtle detail, everything that's around my campaign is engaging for my players and they're having fun for hours on end. And that is a very valuable skill. I've talked about this quite a lot on this channel, is me overthinking and stressing a lot, and sitting down after a long day of work and just writing a bit of story about the next session or planning encounters or whatever the case may be is really helpful for me to kind of disconnect and just immerse myself in this different world. And weirdly enough, it's making me a better person. Now you're gonna say like, Pete, what the hell do you mean it's a tabletop RPG game? I know, but listen, as a DM, I need to create a bunch of characters, I need to build a bunch of scenarios and all these things. And when I'm building an NPC, for example, a non-player character, I tend to put a little bit of flavor of myself in there, but make them different. What I'm trying to say there is that, for example, I'm making a very charismatic character, something I don't consider myself to be at all. But when I kind of put a little bit of myself in there, I build him in a way that is like, yes, this would be me if I get better at being more charismatic or being better with my words. And doing that with every session, with every new character I create, with everything new that I put into this character, it also helps me realize more stuff about myself. And it's such a weird thing, but it's also such an amazing thing, because I've had people tell me that Dungeons and Dragons have been like therapy to them, because certain parts when you create a character, you kind of spin a twist, you put a twist that's kind of your personal life, maybe it's your relationship with your parents or your relationships with your friends, and then that kind of spins in the story and makes you realize stuff that you wouldn't think about, simply because you're doing the act of kind of stepping back and looking at it from a different direction. You're looking at yourself through the eyes of a different character, is how I like to think about it. I don't think any of this is making sense, but D&D is awesome. It also has pretty rocks. Like I am becoming a dice hoarder, guys, and I'm not gonna stop. I know most people think that D&D is about like trying to be like an actor and you dress up in all the weird gear. I don't really do that. We are not supposed to dress up for our D&D campaigns. Nah, I didn't want to do that. Nah, this I did for the joke, you know. But again, D&D is for everyone, and you can be whatever you want to be. So make the most of it. If you want to try it out, reach out to friends that maybe play it. Or, you know, watch some D&D podcasts. I'm addicted to Critical Role and I absolutely love them. It's a really great medium to experience a different world. I don't think any of this vlog made sense. I literally just sat down and spoke. That's it. Hey, with that being said, that's the D&D episode. I've never really talked about D&D in a vlog, so hopefully it made sense. D&D is awesome. It's a lot of work, but it's honestly amazing. I freaking love it.